Another day, another Trump cabinet pick facing enough allegations to make a reality show producer's dreams. Today's star of the political circus is Pete Hegseth, Trump's pick for Secretary of Defense. The confirmation process, let's just say it's turning into a plot twist even House of Cards would reject. But before we get into it, be sure to show the channel some love, like, subscribe, and of course, comment away. Now, let's break the Hegseth debacle down. Allegations of sexual assault? Check. Accusations of inappropriate drunken behavior at work events? Double check. And for the cherry on top, reports suggest that Hegseth's mom has been vouching for him. Yes, you heard that right, Mommy Dearest is stepping in. Secretary of Defense, more like the secretary of, I forgot to clean up the skeletons in my closet. But here's the kicker, even Trump reportedly isn't thrilled.
Most people in Trump's orbit do not think that this is looking like a likely prospect that Pete Hegseth survives. Just because if you look at this litany of things that he is talking about, number one, these stories have been hanging out for a number of days. Trump has been complaining privately to people that he feels like Hegseth should have been more upfront with him, that he gave him opportunities, that he, I don't know whether that's true, but that's what Trump is saying. We also know, some of these things didn't come up in a vet that the Trump folks say that they did of Hegseth. Having Hegseth's mother speaking to Trump, clearly she was speaking to the audience of one. She began that interview directing her remarks to Trump.
I guess when your resume includes settle the sexual assault allegation quietly and vows to quit drinking if confirmed, it's something you'd want to mention in the job interview. Hegseth's game plan is to smile, shake hands, defend himself to Megyn Kelly, and hope that everybody forgets the headlines.
Do you think you're being Kavanaugh'd right now?
I had a member not 45 minutes ago look me in the eye in private, just he and I, and say, that's what they're trying to do to you. That's what they're trying to do to you. That's their playbook. Get ready for more. We saw what happened, but guess what happened? Kavanaugh stood up, and he fought, and he won. And hopefully Republicans have learned that lesson.
And Trump stood by him.
And Trump stood by him.
These aren't the same circumstances. With Kavanaugh, the accusations were decades old. There was not a ton of real-time evidence. There was already a disposition among some senators to be against this. And Trump really put a lot of skin in the game on that one. That is a big difference here.
One of the senators whose vote he desperately needs is Joni Ernst, a Republican, a combat veteran, and a sexual assault survivor. When asked if she supports him, her response points to,
it's definitely a no for me, dog.
Hegseth can afford to lose only 3 Republican votes in the Senate before his nomination would fall apart. Even GOP Senator Josh Hawley isn't sure.
I was supposed to sit down with him tomorrow, but they canceled that meeting. So I don't know where things stand at the moment.
Do you think he's going to withdraw?
I don't know. But listen, the president, they give the president a lot of deference here. I've said I'll support folks. My presumption is I'll support whoever he wants and thinks is going to be great for his cabinet. It's not 100% clear to me who he wants as Secretary of Defense right now.
And about that mommy moment, reports say Hegseth's mom is out and about in true helicopter parent fashion, calling on senators to defend her son. Look, we've all had those moments back in elementary school when we wished mom could defend us. But when the job is a Secretary of Defense, maybe let the grown-ups handle it. His mom is also backtracking since the New York Times leaked a 2018 email where she calls her son, quote, an abuser of women. We all know this isn't Trump's first rodeo with scandal-plagued nominees. Remember when Matt Gaetz' bid for Attorney General went up in flames faster than his Venmo receipts? Now, Hegseth's confirmation is going down the drain with rumors that Trump's already shopping for replacements.
Ron DeSantis is one of them. Other people would like to see Mike Waltz. It would still be sort of mind-boggling if Ron DeSantis does get chosen and Trump does pull the rug out from under Hegseth, because you will just hear a replay of all of these things that DeSantis said about Trump in their primary, including about Trump's first indictment in Manhattan and the trial related to a hush money payment to a porn star. Putting all of that aside, Trump is sending signals to these senators, again, I'm not really committed on this until he starts really working the phones on this himself. It sort of leaves Hegseth dangling there.
Joni Ernst is a name that's being thrown around, and so is Bill Hagerty. So will Pete Hegseth survive, or will he join the ever-growing list of Trump appointees who didn't quite stick the landing? One thing's for sure, when it comes to Trump's cabinet picks, the scandals are stranger than fiction.